crafty friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. I'm going to be doing a project share with you today. I thought that I would share with you some junk journal, traveler's notebook type books. I don't know what they call them. But so let's just jump in and go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with this one. So I did not create this book. This came from Creative Crafticalities on YouTube. Her name is Kim. And she made this for me as a giveaway. So she had a giveaway on her channel. I commented and I won the giveaway. So she sent this to me as part of the giveaway winnings. There was a whole bunch of other stuff she gave me too. But this was the main part of it. My church, a couple years ago, decided that they want to, from Ash Wednesday to Easter Sunday, they want to do Lent. So it's not really something I knew a whole lot about. Not really something, because I'm not Catholic, so I wasn't raised with doing that as part of my, my religion. So I'm not exactly sure why my church chose to start doing this particular thing. But, I mean, it's kind of cool. Lent is basically giving up something to, try to be closer to God, and, it's a journey. So I'll just open this real quick and show you. So when she gave me this, I was like, oh, maybe I could document my Lent in here. And it's kind of cool because it's like you and me, so like God and me, like, get it? So yeah, so this is Lent. So Lent, here, I'll just read you this little tag thing. It's a season of Lent as a spiritual preparedness for the celebration of Christmas by simple living, fasting, worshiping, praying, and reflection. So it's from February 14th to March 31st. This is a little vellum tag that I had. So I just kind of clipped them together and stuck a little ribbon on top. Not what it's all about, but I'll just kind of flip through it. So this was a pocket little tuck spot thing that she had, so I just stuck that here. She had this cool little fabric piece on here, so I have some journaling underneath there, and then I've just been writing the scripture down. So this one is here. This was kind of cool. It had like a little flower. This is a heart, a heart doily, and then here's the scripture down here. So yeah, so this has just been really fun too. And then there's some journaling under here. And then I added this little paper clip. Like I was saying, it's just been really fun to be able to use this book as part of my process of going through this season. And yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. So I added this card here, and I love the fact that this is like, I don't even know what this is. It's like not vellum. I don't know. It's really cool paper though. So I just put this on top, and then that one actually had, so you could see this part in the background. And then there's an envelope. There's an envelope here, and there's some journaling inside there. A really cool tea-tamed doily. And then I took a piece of paper and put the scripture on this side. There's some journaling in here. And I liked that there's a lot of tuck spots, so I can kind of hide the journaling. Added that flower. I added this envelope here with my journaling, and then this little tuck spot with the verses. Yeah, so it's just a cute little book with a bunch of different pieces of paper and pockets and tuck spots, and I added some cards here, and then this is the little thing that we get for our church. So I just kind of washi taped it in here and paper clipped it so it folds out. And then she gave me some Monopoly money that came actually in the little envelope, and I just stuck it on here because it talks about how the money that you have and the things that you have are not yours. So I thought that was kind of appropriate to put here. So, and then this one is the middle page. This actually is the scripture down here, so I just did the whole scripture in stickers. That's kind of how I journaled for the day. Didn't really have a whole lot of journaling for that day. And then here's another little this was some paper that I had in my stash, so I just pulled it out, and then there I have the journaling on the back, and then this will be a day I haven't done yet. And this is basically there's some sewing in here, And yeah, and then I have these little cards that I got at the Dollar Tree a while back. And I just inked them up, and then I just stuck this on here, and then I thought the cute little bird paperclip was cute, so I stuck that on there. And then this is just paper that I got from Daiso like a long time ago, so I just pulled that and cut it and made it fit in that little spot. Okay, so what I thought I would do is just add a little clip to the end of this video to show you a couple of days that I'm going to be doing. Roll my sleeves up. I just made this little, this was just a piece of paper that I had in my stash. It actually had these holes already punched in them, and so that kind of gave me the inspiration to put a little ribbon on top. And then I love it has belong, because that's kind of the whole point of this book, is that I belong to Christ. So I'm just going to journal on this piece of paper about that. I also want to write the scripture, but I think I'm actually going to put the scripture on the front right here somehow. So probably get a piece of paper and just write it on there and then glue it. So that's kind of the plan. I am going to do a talk through instead of a voiceover, just because I don't hardly ever do talk throughs, and I thought it would be kind of fun to just chit chat and talk about it while I'm doing it. I really need to do more Bible journaling. Okay, 4610. Oh yes, the be still and know that I'm God. Okay, so I'm gonna get a pencil somewhere. And then, so what I want to do, is I'm thinking, I'm gonna actually take this off, make it a little easier. What I'm thinking is I want to put it right here, but I want it to be, still have the little XO thing around it. So maybe like that big. So I want it to kind of fit in that box. And then I'm going to trim off that. Actually, I kind of like that side. It's kind of cool having it rip like that. Okay, so I'm going to just journal the scripture, and then figure out what I want to do, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and write it out with the pen. Okay, and I think I'm going to go ahead and round the corner. I'm just going to take my 1/8 inch hole puncher here and just take off the tip of that corner. And then to kind of help it stand out a little bit on the page, I'm going to go ahead and ink it up. And this is just, I don't even know. I think I got this at Tuesday morning. I'm not an expert on inks and stuff, so don't quote me. I have no clue. But I have been watching people, and they kind of do like this circular motion. So I'm like, oh, maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. I'm not really doing like a circular motion when I was doing it before. And then I'm just gonna make the edges darker, just going around the edges. All right, so then I have that. So I definitely want to put something behind it. So the pink one doesn't even show. Actually, that's kind of cute. Back behind there. Oh, this one's cute. It says keep life simple. That's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this up just a little bit. Just going to ink the edges. Not go too crazy. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is cover the hole with the sticker. Because I don't really need to ink this side up because I'm just going to cover it, but whatever. I'll just go all the way around. Okay. So this. Kind of off the edge. And then this that says keep life simple. I'm just going to ink it up a little bit. Not. Yep, okay, I like it. Okay, so I'm going to get everything glued down and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and wrote my journaling on the back, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put all the pieces back together and stick it in the journal. And I'm actually really glad that I was able to use this paper because I've had it for a really long time and just never found a really good use for it, but this is like perfect. And then I was able to get 2 days and 1 page because as you can see, it's getting pretty bulky. So, I was glad I was able to use 2 days for this 1 page. All right, and then when I put it in, I just wanted to make sure that the belong kind of sticks out of the bottom. And then I like to have the little tail of the ribbon sticking out of the top too. All right, so then for this one, I just cut out a piece of this paper, this book that I bought at Daiso, and I just, it was just a plastic cover, and I took the paper out, and the paper is somewhere around here. So the paper just is like this, so it just is a white piece of paper, but it obviously had this cover on it, and it is just sewn in there as well, somewhere. So I think I'm gonna actually take all these pages out. I've just been ripping them out one at a time, but it's kind of cool. It's got a lot of different like pictures and stuff on the sides, and then some of them are lined paper. So what I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to write the verse down on this piece of paper on the front, and then I'll do the song part on the back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write this out. I went ahead and sketched it out with pencil. And so I'm going to go ahead and write this out, and then I'll be right back. Okay. So as I was writing this, you have to, I have to remember that, you know, this is going to be in here like this. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I had the main bulk of the singing part kind of up here. And that's why it kind of became kind of low. When I was writing, I was like, oh, I have this much space to finish the verse. But I was able to get it on, so that's fine. So this was just going to go ahead and hang out in here. And then I am gonna do the song part, but I think I actually want to do the song part on a different piece of paper, because I think this paper is kind of thin, and I really do like that 1 page that I found. What was it, right here? So I'm thinking about putting this right here like that on the back. And then, actually, it's kind of cool because you can still see the lines through the paper. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue these 2 pieces of paper together and then trim it up. And then, so let's just do that. I'm just going to use glue stick because it's sitting right here. And I'm lazy. And I don't want to try to find my other glue. Okay. So just glue this on there. And then when I glue it, I want to make sure that I glue most of it, so you can see the song part. So I'm just going to line it up. And now it actually has songs on the back. So then I have to write the song, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. And just, I'm going to erase my pencil marks and stuff and off camera too, but I just want to put this in here to kind of show you the end product. I have this little paper clip, maybe, possibly, there we go, to kind of clip that in. Yeah, so that is what this page looks like. And then I have this little tab that I put on here from before, but I'm gonna actually think I'm gonna use it for this. All right, so that is my little journaling pages for those two, and hope that you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.